Hi friends. So it's another weird day. I'm just used to it. I really just I stopped caring about how, you know, woo. But I wanted to show you guys two things before I have to go to work. I wish I could do this all day. Anyway, so it is a beautiful sunny day in Los Angeles, but it is extremely windy. So you see those palms of those palm trees? Like, they're facing one direction because we have the highest of winds right now. But yet again, when I look up and I do this whole skywatch thing, I just can't help but see these perfect shaped, or even like when you look in, let's see if I can, where's my finger? If you can look in between, let me zoom out for a second. Like, I was seeing chevrons. I was seeing funny stuff. A lot of funny stuff. So like right here. Those are water droplets from my window. But right here, see the shadow? It's things like that that make me go, Yeah, we're getting some weird weather. We had a very bad lightning storm on Friday. If you saw my video and I was whining and complaining. But we have been supercharged since then. See, here's another like perfect exact shape. So I'm gonna go outside, but I really want to share with you guys something very interesting that I came across yesterday. Let's go outside. Wish me luck. I never witnessed it be so windy. We've had winds like this in the past, but it was during Santa Ana's, and that's usually in the beginning of the year. But I want you guys to see like what everything's falling apart. I'll be safe. Thank you, whoever that was. So you look at how the wind is blowing the waves. So just for my own safety, I'm going. I think this is going to answer Aluna Ash's power outage epiphany that she had. Not epiphany, she had a message. Sorry I said epiphany, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'm not used to this kind of windy weather. But I wanted to show you guys one thing that I got last night. So, I wish I had better paper, I'm sorry. So, you guys know how, if you ever heard of Merkabahs? So let's say like that is it's a prism. You have two prisms that make one vehicle, if you may. And sometimes like people describe them as higher selves, people that are in those Merkabahs, and that is their surrounding, their auras. Ooh, my car's shaking. But what's fascinating is, as children, remember Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, how I wonder what you are? We were told as children and conditioned out of theory that we were told the star is a star in the sky, and the moon and the stars. But we were never told anything other than that. We said, oh, they're like mini dwarf sun stars. They're dwarf, or they're gas plasma. But if we never been there, we wouldn't have known. We won't know. Like, we haven't taken samples. There's no scientific evidence that can tell you that what they say a star is what a star is. But what I studied about Merkabahs, they're stationary. That's when we do like our metaphysical theology. That's how I'm gonna have to address these videos now often, just so that people don't think a psycho is recording videos all the time. I was a little bit distraught because I have a friend, and I've shared this in a video before. My friend, she was kind of telling me that, I need to be careful what I'm saying, and she's a little nervous, and I should talk to a therapist. And I'm like, well, when the show begins, you're going to be knocking on my door saying, Aaron, I remember when you said blah, blah, and blah. But this came to me last night because I was driving late, and then I looked up and I saw, I was like, the star is it was too glimmery to be a star. So I just stayed in my own theory of what I believe they are. And I just thought it was beautiful. It's beautiful to know that there's a mystery, a supernatural mystery, and we're close to having that integrate with ourselves. And I think like the whole green orb issue, whether it's real or not, it's really a subliminal message. It's either that the new earth is here. This wind pattern that we're getting today seems that something has arrived and landed. If you guys don't know what the new earth discussion is, if you just even put it in the YouTube search, 5D new earth, that's basically what has transpired from Friday to now. Like, we are in it. It just feels like a whole different earth. And you can tell because your conversations and your thought process and the things that you say don't calculate with certain people. Why? Because they're still in a 3D earth. And I've been learning that me arguing with people on Facebook and having all these different debates, and I'm like, I'm just trying to share more knowledge, but it's because they're in 3D. They're not going to get it, and they're not crossing over. And as I was following Aluna Ash's message, she was talking about that they're closing dates, and I actually had the data in the numbers that shows you that this will all close by the 19th. There was a closing date of the 12th, but that was there's different ways to explain this. Like, between October 6th, 2018 and October 12th, there was a Fibonacci sequence. So whatever had occurred in that gateway kind of goes to infinity and beyond, where or how you're processing things. You've then told the algorithm of life to keep that going, so it stays with you. So it would make sense to me that